Hey kids, I'm your mad scientist from ProfessorIt.com. Hi kids, I'm your mad scientist from ProfessorIt.com, and today I'm going to need your help because we're going to do an experiment and we're going to learn how to make raisins shake, rattle, and roll. So what I need you to do is grab all of your materials. We're going to need some carbonated soda and some raisins. Now, raisins are denser than the liquid in the bottle. Therefore, if I drop the raisins into the glass, the raisins will sink down to the very bottom. Now, the reason they do that is because the raisins lack buoyancy. Buoyancy will make those raisins rise to the top. So how do we do that? I'll tell you. We pour this carbonated soda into this beaker. The carbonated soda consists of carbon dioxide, which produces bubbles. The bubbles attach themselves to the raisins wrinkled outside. Therefore, the raisin will be lifted up with the bubble, increasing its buoyancy until it gets to the very top of the beaker, at which time the carbon dioxide will make the bubbles pop. The bubbles then will be no longer holding the raisin. And what's going to happen? I'll tell you what's going to happen. The raisin is going to fall to the very bottom, at which time the carbon dioxide will produce more bubbles. They will attach themselves to the wrinkled portion of the raisin. The raisin will then increase in buoyancy, rise to the very top until the carbon dioxide escapes into the air, causing the raisins to drop. This will continue until all the carbon dioxide escapes, at which time the raisin will be so soggy it will just lay at the bottom of the glass. The first thing that we're going to do is pour our carbonated soda into the beaker. Did you hear that? That's a good sign. Looks good enough to drink, doesn't it? But we're not going to drink this. No, not today. Today, what we are going to do is make these raisins shake, rattle, and roll. Remember? Okay. You can see the bubbles that are forming. That's from the carbon dioxide gas. Now I'm going to take these raisins, and you can do this at home, and drop them into the beaker of liquid. Can you see what is happening? The bubbles are starting to form already. The carbon dioxide gas is starting to attach themselves to the wrinkled portion of the raisin, and look what is happening. They are coming up here. My God, they are coming up, but what? Oh my God, it dropped down. Because why? Because the carbon dioxide bubbles got to the top, the surface of the water, they popped. They released themselves from the raisin fell right down to the bottom, but they're coming up again. You know what we need? We need some music. Well, kids, I'm your mad scientist from ProfessorIt.com, and I want to thank you for helping me with this experiment where we made these raisins shake, rattle, and roll. And may all of your experiments be fun, safe, and successful. Did I say safe? Yes, fun, safe, and successful. See you next time.